going to send it all out to everyone. All right, you can invite your inactive members. All right, everyone, inactive members, you can even invite your guests. You can invite your guests, let them join. I really don't want to just, I don't. There's a level you need to come to in trading. Yes. All right, everyone, inactive members. Okay, there's a level you come to in trading. If you're not doing what I want to show you right now, it's you're still a robot. Okay. So this training is really going to help a lot of people when it comes to technical analysis. I probably will be here about 2 hours because I also want to buy, okay, anything after 10:15, I'll start trading. All right. 10:15, I'll start trading, and I'll be trading like I'm the one trading, not like a session. So you're going to understand the patient trader that really, I actually had about, okay, let me show you some things for yesterday. I had a very good session yesterday, trading the cash trap, trading the strategy that I know. Okay. All right, so let me show us a couple of things. I was just bored yesterday and I was just playing with trading, and that made me a couple of, yeah. How many of you like when you're bored, you feel like just going to make money? You're bored, you just feel like, okay, let me go make money. If you're bored, that's what the skill set in trading does. I just want to give you guys a preview of what it is, you know, because what you're going to learn, you understand, is going to come from somewhere. Shagun, still keep inviting. You love anybody in this business, you want to call them, all right? In fact, don't just send them a message, you want to call them. Emmanuel, get your guys on this call right now. You can even get your guest on this call. This is not tuning into a guest call, all right? Guests that want to practically see what we're doing. That you don't know, we're just coming out there to tell people to come join a business. So right now, because of what I'm seeing on the chart, I'm making it kind of like a guest training. So they know we're going to make money. We're going to show them how we make the money and practically, you know, defend the skill set. All right. So you can send these all out. Okay. So yesterday, was it this account? Okay, let me check. Yesterday was 28. Guys, don't be surprised. I'll be like, only what? What did you do? I played rough plays yesterday. Okay, good. A total of 64 trades yesterday alone. Who among you have traded in a day up to 50 trades? Put in 50 on the chart if you've done it in a day. So no one. Even in a demo account. Do I have any partner in the building? I believe you guys can hear me loud and clear. Let me know. Put in one on the chat. You can hear me loud and clear. I don't know how you're gonna do this. There's like yeah, I'll be. Give me the remote. Wow, Emmanuel, good. I have some good partners in the house. All right. So, yesterday was just a trading spree day for me. All right. What are you seeing in front of you? My last 10 trades was 100%. All right. So you guys type in 777 if you love that. My last 10 trades was 100%. And really, that's what I want to show you today. Okay. If you love what you see in front of you, put in 100%. Put it in front of you. Put 100%. Okay, good. You guys love it, right? Even me, I love it. Wow. Okay. This one wasn't as good as the other one. So this is my 20th trade. So I have 1, 2, 3. This is, I just got 3 here. It wasn't pleasant. Wow. So this is 13 out of 20. All right. So that's 13 out of 20. Am I correct? So this one you put, the last one you put 100%, here you put 30%. So that means 30%. All right. Put in 30%. Good. I know you don't like that one. You don't, me, I don't even like it as well. All right. But here I had 1, 2. Okay. So I had 80% here. So that is 21 out of 30. Am I correct? That's 21 out of 30. I believe you like it, right? So that's 80% out of 30. Okay. So this is 1, 2, 3. So this is 70%. So out of 40, that's 12. I have 28. So this is a total of 12 lessons out of 40. 12 lessons out of 40. You like that, right? Put in 70%. Okay. Wow. This is 1, 2, 80%. 14 out of 50. All right. 80%. 14 out of 50. Man, I love this. Okay, good. I think this is the 6th. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 20 out of 60. All right. This one wasn't too good. 20 out of 60. And we had a total of 22 out of 64 lessons. Right? How many of you think it's a good experience? Put in 1 in the chat if you think it's a good experience. How many of you think someone already said awesome? I actually wanted to ask good experience and awesome experience. How many of you think it's an awesome experience to have 64 trades and you win 40, you win 42 out of 64? That in percentage is how many percent? I believe that's over 70%, right? Am I correct? Is that over 70%? At least maybe 70% of, yeah, but that's a good win. I know how much I grew the account, right? I think I grew the account over 10%, 10, 15%. What was I doing? I was bored. Yeah, but 75%, awesome. I was bored, right? And I was just trading. Trading on what? What is it that I know? All right. What is it that I know? Confidence. For you to trade a particular thing consistently over a period of time and have this kind of win is awesome. All right. But that's not all. I want to show you something else. All right. So sometimes a lot of people think it's a mistake. No, it's not a mistake. It's deliberate action. All right. When you get to the level of the knowledge, something happens in you. Okay. Okay. Not traded today, so I have to take it to. And yet. Hmm? Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't change the right one. So change. Can you guys still hear me loud and clear? Put in 7 on the chat if you can still hear me loud and clear. I just hope my network is good. My network is good, right? Okay. Auto loaded. Okay. All right. This is not only in-house right now, but I think we are not we're not live. This is not really to show you the money. It's just to show you that when you're skilled, you're skilled. All right. If you could put out, I'm just 2 years in the business. October 28th is going to be my second year in the business. All right. So if I can be crafty in being bored and I can make money like this, right? It tells you something. Sometimes we tell you about the compound effect. You don't understand. You think it's a presentation. Sometimes when we do this, we're not just talking to guests, we're also talking to members. Because not until you absorb what you're seeing with your eyes into your belief system, it will never work for you. All right. Sometimes you guys think it's just for some set of people. No, I started just like anyone, right? So I think I had about 20 something trades, okay, 19 trades on this account. All right. So this is 1, 2, 3. All right. I think I had about 13 something on this one. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 lessons out of 19. All right. So this account grew over 10% as well. All right. Over 10% as well. One of the things I've always said is I love to be transparent. I'm one person right from when I started this business, my members, I love to be transparent. All right. It's not always going to be good, but it's always better goods, right? We have more better goods than the bad. Not all trading days are going to be good, but the days that trading are good are more than days trading are bad. But the question you ask yourself is, what's your ratio on the bad experience to the good experience? Some of you might have many good days, but one bad day can actually outrun the good days. How many of you are in that experience? You're trying to marvel over that experience. I know a lot of members, if you are in that experience, all right, type in 222 on the chat. I said this call is going to be a very powerful call. You're in that experience that, you're having more good days, but some of the bad days outrun the good days. All right, put in 222 on the chat. Everything is a secret, all right, but every secret is known. You do have good days. Your good days are more than your bad days. Bad days. When I say bad days, it's days of lessons. All right. But those few days of lessons, so let's say you've been doing 5%, 5%, 5, but one day you're going to have a rough experience. It's like it's going to take everything you've done for the whole week. All right. You've been having experiences like that. Put in 222 on the chat. Everything is discipline. Everything is just discipline. You understand the discipline. Okay. All right. So only a few of you are experiencing that. All powerful traders experience that. So if you're not experiencing that, it means you're not a powerful trader. That's cool. All right. So also, I first want to be transparent to what it is that I do every day. You understand? I'll tell you one of the things that happened yesterday. So if I show you that this is what you can do, okay. All right, so we do have, I think on this one I had a bad experience, but let me tell you what it could have been. It could have been worse, right? It could have been worse. I just want to show you it's sometimes bad. All right. So this is my demo account, my demo live account. Followed Millimeter yesterday. And okay, I'm supposed to change it to 28. But I did something. See, everything I'm doing right now is significant. I want you to learn out of it. You will learn out of it, right? So I had 26 trade out of this one. All right. So guess what? It wasn't much of a good experience. So this is 1, 2, 3, boom. I had so many lessons, Okay. So many lessons on this one. All right, so let's go. This is, so it's a total of 4, 6, not a good one. All right. You can see this account, not a good one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 6 again. Okay, this is the same. All right, you can see this one wasn't good at all. You guys can see I had a bad experience on this one. Okay. So this account, I had a bad experience. Do you understand? Let me tell you why I showed you this. This could actually have spoiled the whole activity of the day. But what I know brought it back. All right. I really don't like talking about figures. But in each of the other accounts it was way over $150 each, right? And as at yesterday, my last trading on this account, I was at debit of close to about $300 or $400. Now see why I asked you the question. It could have been bad. I could have been feeling bad. I could have been worse if I was dependent. I want to really share this, right? If I was dependent on the session, the experience would have been bad. Why? I was losing over $400. I think even more, right? So if I'd lost in this account, everything I made in the other account, I would have outrun them. Imagine having that good experience of having close to about having 60 something, 100%, having 19 trades, 13 wins, and you grew your account over 20%, just to come have one trading and it mess it up. You feel bad. You even get into revenge mode. You just feel like, sometimes you feel like, oh, this thing is just like, you feel that moment of frustration. But why am I sharing what I'm sharing with you? Because I know what I know, right? This skill, I had to, do you know that I had to bring it from a debit of over, I had to even stop. I bring from a debit of 400 to just about 20 something dollars. Why? The skill. I went to Cash Trap. I settled down. I just told my wife, we need to do this, right? And I brought it from a debit of over 400 to 20 something. So I had the win day. What? The reason I'm telling you this is not until you get off the level of dependency. See, we have a good thing going with IAM. You get on the session, you win, all right? You win. Some days you have lessons, but those days you have lessons, how are your lessons affecting your wins, all right? How a lot of people, your lessons are affecting your wins because you only depend, right? You don't have management. You don't have control. So the days you have lessons, they purge you. You are frustrated. I've seen it. I'm here 2 years, so we've seen a whole lot of things. What's that factor that can make, see, the trading that I did before I come on the live session was just me. I traded myself. I had almost 100 trades and I won about 70 to 80%, right? So which means I am not dependent, I'm leveraging. I can leverage over the system. So I win more on pruning the skill than following the robots, the robot mode, all right? Yes, when I come on live, I trade. I'm excited when we win. But guess what? I'm more in control when I trade with the skill. How many of you are getting the idea of what I'm sharing with you? Put in 555. All right. Put in 555 on the chat if you're getting what I'm sharing with you. I know most of you guys can hear me loud and clear now, right? Okay, good. Most people in the system, the experience is based on trading more. All right. You're judging your growth based on your trading experience. And we win more in IAM, but a lot of people, because of improper risk management or trade management or equity management, they are frustrated. They keep pushing. They keep quit trying to push. Just do the right thing. And the reason I'm having this session, I'm trying to be transparent before I even go into the training. You know, because I'm not a robot. I'm not an alien. I'm a student just like you. I had this experience just like I know 80% of the organization, all right? This is when they say you need 6 to 18 months. This is what happens between the 6 to 18 months, right? This is what happens that make 96% of people quit the process. Not because it doesn't work. The length of practice in time and the experience, you can't keep losing, despite the fact that you know that you have a ton of victory if you are consistent. You can't keep losing. It's like you're going back. Eventually, you're going to quit. So what do you need to do? All right. The first thing you want to understand is something we've talked before, and I'm going to highlight the value of this. The power in this business is the skill set. So you want to learn the skill set. All right. You want to learn the skill for yourself. The skill gives you control. It's only through your own knowledge of the skill, this is real. Okay. It's only through the knowledge of the skill that you can have confidence. And without confidence, there's no profit in trading. All right. Without confidence, there is no profit. Confidence grows you in trading. All right, excuse me, Manuel. Let me make you a co-host so that you can admit the people as they come in. Okay, I know I have other co-hosts. All right. Because this is the next level. We're moving. This is the last quarter of the year. All right. And the whole idea for this trading community, my goal for this trading community is, all right, I want to set a tune for $10,000 in the first quarter of next year. All right, $10,000. $10,000. All right. First quarter of next year. All right. I want each and every trader in Impact 20K Reloaded to have a minimum of $10,000 in their trading account. If you love that, type in 10,000 on the chart. All right. Put in 10,000 on the chart. I said this is going to be a special training. In the Impact 20K family, right? By January, February, March next year, you should have a minimum of 10,000 US dollars in your trading account. All right, HFX. All right, Forex, I'm still working on Forex. Okay, I'm still working on Forex. But HFX, you should have nothing less than, because it works, right? It works. There's something I'm doing right now. Not everybody is going to do it because you need the foundation of the skill. Okay, every account I'm telling you right now, between now and the end of the year, at least my goal between now and the end of the year is a minimum of what? 50,000 US dollars from trading. Guess what I do? All right, I've understood my weakness. So what I do right now, okay, let me share this secret. Or am I supposed to share this? All right, let me just say it. When there is more money in your trading account, you are more scared. True or true? Put it on chat. I need everyone to connect with me here. All right. When there is more money, the more your risk, the more your fear. When you're growing a small account, you're more confident. Put in 777 if you agree. You're growing a small, so you put $10, you see it, you can turn it to $50. All right. You're very, very accurate. When you're growing a small account. But the moment you start getting into the hundreds, 500, 1,000, all right, You're more careful. That's fear. That's doubt. You're questioning your ability. All right. True or true? That's why I asked the question. Put in 777. I need, if I'm on the same page, I'm not an alien. I'm just a trader. Just like I was a student. I'm a student, and I'm also a trader. I have the same experience, right? So there's something I do right now. So that's why you see I have multiple accounts. But there's something I'm also working on. So what I do is I grow, I take out, right? I start. When my account, my limit now is 3,000, right? When my account gets above 3,000, I always have this experience that it's like I have a wall, right? There was a time it was 500. I'll grow an account from small 500. As it's passing 500, there's a wall. There's always a wall for every trader. There's a wall and a limit to you as a trader. Not only do you understand these things, you keep going back and forth. If you put $10 in an account and you're following this session, you share testimonies. I grew my $10 60%. Most of these people who tell you they will come on the session and will tell you, oh, I grew my account 60%. Go to that account. It's a small account. All right. A few days ago, I told you I grew my account 60%. It was a small account. It was a small account. I thought a $50 to, I think it's even way more than, I think I did over 100%, right? It's a small account. All right. You can't do 60% in 1,000. You will be afraid. You'll be afraid. All right. This is very, if you do 5%, you will run away from that account. If you agree with me, if I'm just trying to, I want to bring a little bit of humor here. If you have a $1,000 account, the moment you hit 5%, how many of you would hands up? Put in 555 if you hands up. You dare not. You dare not. You have done 5%. 5% of 1,000, all right, is how much? It's $50. Maximum you will go 20%. Maybe $200. You dare not. You dare not. All right. So you guys know I'm sharing the truth, right? 555. 555 on the chat if I'm sharing the truth. You dare not. You dare not. Your heart will point a gun at you. Every next move after then, your heart is questioning you. All right. But if it's a $5, $10 account, you say, let me be going. Because the truth is, you know what's there. You want to put it down. You have nothing to. You can give $500. You can give $5 out. It's something that you have no emotional attachment to. All right. So your confidence is not questioned. Your emotions is not questioned. Trading is, I want you to put everything I'm going to share on this session. I want you to take notes. All right. Take notes because it's going to change who you are as a business. You want to see yourself not as a trader, but as a businessman. All right. The moment you start changing your thought that I'm not just a trader is a slave to the market. You are a businessman that is using the arm of a trader to take from them. You're leveraging over the market. So a businessman employs the skill of a trader. So I'm working for me, all right? But I am not just a trader. I'm a businessman. That is why I'm capitalizing on all of the opportunities around me to strengthen myself, okay? So why am I better in trading? Because I understand the management of business, okay? See, not until you start doing this, you'll be fighting with yourself emotionally. You'll be questioning, why is this happening? All right. So there's always a wall. Your trading is based on your confidence. When they say it's 90 to 99% emotion, spiritual, intangible, you need to understand what is it about. So a simple scenario I spelled out, but sometimes you don't know why. You're trading with $50, you're not moved. You can grow it to $100 and you'll be celebrating I did 100%, all right? But they give you $500, you can't do that. It's the same skill, but why can't you do that in $500? Why can't you do that in $1,000, right? Because there's something different. That's a different environment. Something comes in when it's $1,000. Something comes in when it's $500. Why? your fear, your doubt, the sense of loss will come in. All right? The sense of losing something will come in. And when that sense of losing something comes in, they fight your skill, your judgment. All right? Your fear is a trader, likewise your faith. Everything you come into this chart to do, work for the chart or against the chart. So on a norm, when you're see, I was bored yesterday, I traded, all right, over $1,000 account, and I was still trading like me. Why? I have trained myself. I am not emotionally, see, I'll tell you, the reason is I trained myself, okay? And I'm going to tell you the secret behind it. I am not emotionally connected to the $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000. Why? I have trained myself to make it from small, grow it, take it out. So everything in my trading right now is all pure profit. I have nothing to lose. So I can play with it. So I have a demo account of over $1,000. Do you? Some of you go borrow money, put into trading. You can't trade it like I do. You will never trade it like I do. So I can put my skill in your head, all right? Everything I know and double it times 10, but you will never get the experience like I do. Why? It's not your money. Or if it's your money, you are emotionally attached to that money. So when you trade, you're always looking for, so that's why you'll be checking the educators, which one has more win rates, all right? You're more careful. And that carefulness is fear, doubt. You're scared to lose. See what you're telling the chart. I am scared to lose, so give me losses. Because the only thing, what you think you become in trading, what you're afraid of happens in trading. The very thing you're afraid of before you go into trading will happen. That's what happens, right? You need to understand this. It's a big environment. The environment is more spiritual than you think. That's why a lot of people think their village people is pursuing them when they trade. All right. That's why you think you always get to a limit, but it draws you back. It's you. So who do you change? Or how do you see? This session is very powerful. All right. The things you're going to listen to today and see today, if you put them into practice consciously, it's going to change you. All right. Who you're fighting, it's not who is outside, what you're not getting outside. So the things I'm highlighting right now, you want to note them. All right. My confidence is something I need to grow in trading. I want to grow my confidence. And one of the ways you grow your confidence is the availability of money, funds, fund management. You want to understand how to manage your own funds in trading. So it's not just about the skill. All right. It's not just about the sessions. I just told you one. The first thing I've shared with you on this chart is that, all right, you want to learn the skill because the skill is the foundation to control. So I have losses just like you. The same way you entered the session and they had losses, I had losses as well. But I highlighted the fact that most of your losses are overwhelming your wins. So you're frustrated. FC, I was there. There are days I would have 4 straight wins from Monday to Thursday. And on Thursday trade, we just one this thing like this, because there's always this factor of you're maintaining your wins. And one this thing will just take you, and the next thing you're fighting. There is this factor of you just want to stretch yourself if you can get it back. And the more you stretch yourself trying to get it back, it will take more. So all what you made from Mondays to Thursdays, Thursday took it away from you. How would you feel that week? All right. How would you feel? You feel bad. So next week, you're more careful. So you're trading with carefulness. If that's not how to trade, I'm not a careful trader. The moment I understand that whenever I'm careful, I make more losses. Oh God, it changed everything for me. Carefulness is a interpretation of, I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose. And the more you say you don't want to lose, you don't want to lose, guess what? You lose more. And that is why you're more frustrated. And that's why a lot of people quit. All right. If I'm sharing the truth, you're getting what I'm sharing. I really want to know if you guys are getting the, I'm raw. I'm just point blank open. All right. To the challenges in trading, putting 777 in the chat. So you don't want to be careful in trading, but you want to be confident. All right. Write the word confident. And how can you be confident? I can only be confident on what I know and I can defend. So guess what? I can't defend Millimis on her session. I can't defend her skill. I'm only leveraging over her. I can't defend Ness. I'm only leveraging. Guess what? My confidence is in what I know and I can defend. Millimis can defend her session. Yesterday, While she was calling the trade, all right, I was a little bit skeptical. Do you know why? Currency was high. Trend was high. She was trading her strategy. She has confidence in her strategy and she wins with it. All right. So I can't defend it. I just have to follow her. But if it was me trading, I probably would be trading a different thing. I'll be trading a different thing. So you want to come to the level, you want to know how to leverage. So see what I do, right? When I follow the educators, I learn as much as I under leverage. I learn what it is that increases their confidence. I want to cancel every form of, I want to eliminate every form of confusion, all right? But learning. So don't be confused. Some of you will be on the session, wow, but this trade is supposed to buy. I do have that, supposed to buy. But I want to take the trade and understand why this thing works like this. So, but the only way I'm not going to get hot is when I under leverage. So a trade I'm supposed to take $5, I'll take $1. Because if I learn that thing and it works for me, that's why I can go on my chart and I will do the trade multiple times with my own. That's confidence. All right? That's confidence. That's why even after the session, I had a whole lot of loss. But confidence made me use the skill that I know to bring the money back. It's confidence. Confidence is all fear. There's no fear. So, but you kind of have confidence when you're dependent. Am I making sense? Type putting 222 on the chart, right? When you're dependent, you can't be confident. You can't be confident with my trading. Even if I'm winning every 100%, you cannot be confident based on my trading. Even if you're winning with me, you can't trade it and be confident unless you learn what I know, what I am teaching you that is making me win. That is when you can have confidence. That if you cannot do it on your own and win, you don't have the skill. And really, that's what you're paying for. That's what you're paying for. You're not paying because I may leave. All right. Other traders might come in that might not have results like me. It might happen, but over the last 6 months, write down what have you really learned that you have confidence on. So build your confidence. That's number one. And the confidence is the skill. The next thing is the strategy, right? You want to develop a strategy you love. There are so many things in IAM, all right? The strategy I have, it's my confidence. I can go to Cash Trap and play. I can be bored and I can trade. Why? I have confidence in that strategy. I've done it. See, I've done it over and over and over and over again, and my win is better. I understand practically. It works. Because why? It's a strategy. I am not everywhere because I'm not dependent. One of the things you want to do in trading as an experienced trader, if you come in your first 3 months, you can be dependent, but after your first 3 months, you should be independent. All right? Independent means whatsoever you're going on the session to learn, you can do it on your own. Right? I'm rarely on Matthew Tyre session. Rarely. Maybe 3 times in a month. But that's the strategy I trade. Because why? I don't need to, I don't need to be in a session. Why? How many of you can type why? Put it on the chart. All right? Put it on the chart. Matthew Tyre is my mentor in HFX, which means I'm using his strategy to trade. I'm using his tool to trade, but I'm rarely on a session now. How many of you can type Y on the chart? Thank you, Chichi. All right. I'm no more dependent on Matthew. All right. I'm on the same path as Matthew is. Matthew followed Ness, learned from Ness, and developed his own strategy. I am on the same path because guess what? Most of the things I teach you, Matthew didn't teach me. All right. I have learned how it works and I'm applying the skill set. So I said skill set. The skill that I know, support and resistance, in what I'm doing right now. And guess what? I'm independent. I win more on my own than I can. He can only take 1 or 2 trades. I can't just spend 1 hour staying with him to take 1 or 2 trades when I can spend 1 hour on myself because of what he knows, and I can take multiple trades and I win. So I'm independent. Why? I took our time, 1 or 2 months. So when I started, I was following him judiciously, watching his videos. All right. Not there to trade. One mistake a whole lot of you do, you're there to trade. When I followed Christopher Derrick, when I came in, all right, I was not there to trade with him. That's my future. I was not there to live my future. I was there to live his past. His past was he learned the skill. So my present was to live his past, learn the skill so that I can get his own future. Am I making sense? Put in 888 on the chat because what I just said. One mistake a lot of people do, you come on this thing, you pay this amount of money, and the first thing you want to do, you're asking yourself, how much can I make? It's wrong, right? When you're seeing this world, who you're learning for is a multi-millionaire, and you want to live his multi-millionaire lifestyle. You want to earn, you want to start trading, and you're doing 20%. That's what you come in to do first. No, it doesn't work that way. You want to live his past. Mentorship is about living the past of someone, and you become his future. Something you want to write down, all right? So if you're following me right now, don't follow what I am. So I'm doing 100 trade, I'm winning 80, and you think you're buying into this opportunity because you want to do what Cambry is doing, and you're just following my session to follow me. No, learn what it is that I've done in my past and do it so that you can have what it is that I'm having in my present, which is your future. That making sense, all right? So when I followed Christopher Derrick, the foundation of everything I know in trading today, all right, Christopher Terry taught Christopher Derrick. He's one of the first educators in the system. And everything Christopher Derrick trade is majorly 80% of what all of the traders in this IAM Academy trade based on is developed from that thing, price action. Every indicator in the market is telling you, is interpreting price action. So naked trading based on trend support and resistance is what Christopher Terry knows. And he taught Christopher Derrick. I saw the result of Christopher Derrick. So when I'm on his session, I'm not trying to make money on his session. I saw when he took, one of the things that inspired me, a lot of you guys heard it. He took live, someone challenged him from his session that this is not real. So he did it live, documented it live and showed. He took $182 to $64,000. A lot of people are excited about the gains. All right. They go, wow, this is awesome. And so a lot of people were following Christopher Derrick because he did that. But what I saw was confidence. I was like, this is what I need in my life. I need to be confident that I can go live and tell someone you're stupid. All right. Tell someone you need to be, see, it works. Tell someone we are not playing. Tell someone this can change your life. Confidently, live, documented it, took it. He was documenting the trade. So I was like, what if he lost? All right. He knew what he was doing based on price trap. All I took from that was the confidence. He had confidence on the skill. So I was following Christopher Derrick because I wanted to learn his confidence. So while a lot of people are always on this live session trying to make money, get the trade that he was saying, I was in his recorded session, all right, watching multiple videos of what this guy was teaching, because what he was teaching was what he knows. And I know that if I knew what he was teaching, and I know why he marks the places he marks, everything he does, guess what? My future is going to be like his future. Am I right today to trade based on the confidence of Christopher Derrick? So today, he got a point in time. Now I don't follow Christopher Derrick anymore. I don't follow him because everything I've duplicated more than what I've developed. This is my future of him now. I've developed, and I can put that same strategy in every other thing and it works. So I don't need to be in his session, but I can learn. I'm making money based on the confidence that I have in what I've learned. What are you learning today? Are you learning to be a copy and paste? Are you learning to be a robot? Are you really learning this skill, or you're trying to make money? First, one of the things you want to really ask yourself, right? Am I trying to make money, or I'm learning the skill? Am I building the foundation for my future now? All right? Put in 555 if you're getting value of what I'm talking about. Every experience. Next, learn. Millimees learned. Millimees was broke when they came in. They had challenge. Now you're following Millimees. Shush, Sniper Boss. But what did she do when she came in? She came in to learn so that she can teach you. That's confidence. All right. Now she's making a whole lot of money. I was following her Instagram. I was looking at her lifestyle. I was like, wow, this is past. This is present. It was totally different. Why? She learned the skill. Learn the skill. Be confident. Confidence will come from you learning the skill. So the question is, how dedicated are you to learn this skill? Don't quit. I see a lot of people quit too soon on the business because why? They don't know where they are. All right. Next thing I said is strategy. So I defend the strategy. If I'm talking to you and you cannot tell me about a particular strategy you're following, you're not learning. It means you're not learning. You're trying to make money. Who is learning follows a strategy and is deaf to so many distractions. So I know a whole lot of things that works in this system, but I don't trade with them. Why? I know the power of foundation. If I do this thing long enough, the millions are going to come from it. I can't be everywhere, right? That's why Christopher Terry is bringing in. Christopher Derrick can teach you Delorean steady. Christopher Derrick can teach you almost all of these other strategies, right? But no, he has to focus on a particular strategy so that you can learn well. That is why Christopher Terry is integrating so HFX, DCX, is bringing in so many people so that everybody can be disciplined to following a particular, so you know who works for you, follow them. Not because of the money they are making out of it, but because the fact that if you learn it, you make that kind of money for yourself in the nearest 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. All right. So the third thing, you want to do the service. What am I doing today? I've been doing it right from when I didn't know the skill. And that is why I'm better at the skill. That's why Millie is better. That's why you hear every educator today, they did it to do the service. And guess what? I want to share this with you. It's a secret before I go into the chat. Before Matthew hit 2 million, before Matthew hit being an educator in the system, he has been educating in his team. Just like I am doing right now. So do you think it's a coincidence if I am message me on Facebook, maybe I've seen what you've been doing, or this, and I've become an educator tomorrow, and you will think it's because of what happened there. Your history should be tied to service. That is what's going to bring you up the laddership of leadership, the ladder of leadership, right? They were all serving in their team. So they will gather a group of people. What they know, they will share. They will try to, are you growing the skill? Just like we're doing. The service is what grows you as an individual. Not until you give yourself to service, guess what? You don't believe in what you do, right? So it's either you quit the business today, because if you do not believe in what you do, there's no really need for you to do it. But if you believe, serve. If you believe what you know, start from, he said, he that is faithful in little. If you want to become a 7-figure trader, at least you're making $10. Show someone how you made $10. Start practicing it. I knew this when I got started, all right? That if I want to grow in the skill, that few thing I'm learning, I want to share it. I want to share it. So the more I share, the more I grew. The more I shared, I grew, all right? I'm better because you're here. So you are the reason I'm getting better. Because why? I had a mindset of what? So 3 things, you want to write it down. Number 1 is the skill set. Skill set, confident. Strategy builds that confidence more. Then the belief system of serving is that I know that this will take me far. All right. So skill set, strategy, and what? Service. We take you on another level of trading. All right. So I want to go into the chat right now. How many of you enjoyed that session, live session? All right. Put in 777 on the chat if you enjoyed that. 777 in the chat if you enjoyed that. Okay. These are just for the 7-figure traders. Anyway, what I shared is for the 7-figure traders. Those who see themselves as people who really make 7 figures in a month. See, 7 figures can be next year for you. If you take these few things I just shared, 7 figures can be next year for you. 6 figures can be next year for you. In fact, between now and the end of the year, you can be earning. You can have a minimum of $10,000 in your account, no matter what you have, even if it's $10 you have in your account right now. if you follow this principle, as long as you can stick to learning, right? As long as you can defend your subscription for a period of 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, guess what? Your next 6 months and your next year in this business, you are a multi-millionaire. I know this, all right? I know this, like, I feel it in my spirit that if you can take these things I'm sharing, so thank God, you know now that I'm having the same, I had, or I'm still having the same experience like you do, but what makes me different is in the things I just shared with you, all right? The perception, everything in life is about what? The awareness of your perception. So your first foundation, so let me understand. I taught some things a few days ago. I want to teach something now before I move into the chat. All right, I promised myself I was going to teach this today. I taught it last week. Oh boy. I made all of this from this market. I knew it was coming down. I left the market about 150 piece. But I want to do this, all right? So this is the foundation of my confidence. On 3 things: trend, support, resistance, and price action. I've done this video several times on my YouTube, all right? A lot of you have too much, but you're not using it. You have too much, you're not using it, right? The foundation of what I know is that if I want to look at a chart, I look at the trend. So before I go into this, oh my God. All right, so let me pick a pair, USD JPY. I'd already done something, but I want to do it. Oh my God. Okay. Should I do that on Thursday? Let me do that on Thursday. Okay, good. I want to show you guys something. Or maybe I'll host another session to break down how do you really trade a pair. A lot of you people don't know how to trade a pair. If you know how to trade a pair in its long term, you will know how to trade it in its short term. All right. Trading is not predicting. There is a cost for buying and selling. When you understand that cost, you will not just buy a pair. All right. Even if you see an arrow, even if you see a Bollinger Band ceiling, you will not just buy or sell it. There's a cost, an ultimate cost that trading is on a journey. If you understand the journey of a trading, you know when to buy and when to sell. Okay, I did a breakdown. So the first thing, I'll just go through it. So let me pick a pair like AUD USD right now. Okay, and I'll delete all this, everything. All right. So if I want to look at the pair right now, the first thing I want to do is this. This is a floor. This is my area of ultimate buy, all right? I sell a market at the ceiling. In this radius, this is my area of what? Sell. I don't know what's happening right now. I don't. Okay? I cannot determine what to do right now, except I want to start breaking it down. I have a ceiling here, all right? It's also a floor. So I have a reaction in this area. So this area, I might put a ceiling. It means if this market gets here, I might be looking at selling. You can see the distance. I won't just think of what is happening around here, but what is happening around all of this place. So if I really want to get a good perspective of this AUD USD, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take it to what? The monthly. I want to break this down to understand what is the trend of this market. All right. What is the trend of this market? So I delete everything right now. So presently right now, good. So what trend is this, ladies and gentlemen? Put it on the chart. From the trend, this market is falling down, all right? So this looks like for the last, from June 2011, okay, this market has been raining down. So the monthly perspective, this is a sell trend, all right? And I want to get a strong, because the monthly ceiling is a bad one. So here, in the shortest radius, this is a monthly ceiling. I'm doing this fast, so you guys can get, trading is not gamble. Okay. All right. You know what it means? I can bet my life. I get 50 pips, 100 pips, 200 pips when this market get there for a sale. I can put, see, I can put anything on this one. If news even get here to rock it down. Because you know what? Between here and here, how many pips do you see? Almost 1,000 pips. So this is still far, but I know definitely I've got a good selling point. It might happen today, next month, but here comes I'll sell. So that's what. So what I do, I instruct myself. This is monthly ceiling, and this is what? This is monthly floor. This is week. This is also a floor, but no data. The body is the data. So the body here, you can see here, the body of the week here means this place is a strong floor. This place is a strong ceiling in the monthly. So what do I put here? All right. So I got a good cover. All right. I got a good cover, floor and ceiling. All right. So the next thing I want to do right now, I want to see the weekly perspective. All right. So everything different. So weekly, this trade, all right, has given me what? A ceiling. So I might change the color. Are you guys with me? And in the weekly perspective on this radio, so weekly now means I'm changing this thing to what I can see quickly. All right, quickly. So another thing I can do, because now I'm seeing body, I'm seeing data. All right, I'm not seeing body. In the monthly, I was just seeing week. So I'm seeing body. In the weekly perspective, all right, monthly support. So this place is a support. Here is no data, but here there was data. So I'm bringing this down. In the weekly, this is a support, the strongest support before market started going back up. Weekly support. And this is weekly what? Resistance. So I'm going to put it there. So any one of you here, you don't have trading view, you don't have confidence. You are just a robot. If you don't have trading view, you're just following, you're not learning. If you're not doing this thing I'm doing, following the educators, you have not yet started this business. All right, so this is weekly. So what do you do in the resistance? You sell. All right, good. So this is weekly, and this is also, I can put it here, so weekly. So what does it mean? If this market over the next couple of weeks, days, comes to this area, what do? I buy. All right. So I'm even going to do something. Since we now have both of these, I'll put this down and I'll leave here. All right. How many of you are following? I'm not too much in the speed. You're getting this, putting 111 on the chart. All right, you're getting this. Good. So most of you don't know how to use a tool. Do you know why I know how to use these tools very well? And I know why these educators learn how to build these tools, because they understand this thing. So tools makes this work easy for you. So if I get a tool with this interpretation, I'll mess up the tool. My win ratio is going to be very high because I understand the foundation to what gives the tool. So the tool makes the work easy for me because I have the foundation of what I'm showing to you. All right. So good. You guys are following. The next thing I want to do, so I know the weekly perspective, this thing is still coming down. All right. But I want to show you something different now. I'll break it down. So breaking it down make you see what's happening. So the next, no. The next thing I'll do is what? Is the daily. All right. So in the daily perspective, I'm not seeing anything here, but here. All right. So daily, So this is different now. All right. Because in the daily, this thing is telling me I'm going up, ladies and gentlemen. All right. This thing is telling me what? This is what I see in this radius. This thing is upward. See, this is an uptrend. In the monthly, it's selling. In the weekly, it's selling. But in the daily, this guy is going up. All right. So I'm now looking. It has what? A floor here. That's also a ceiling. That's also a ceiling. But it's going up. And when the market is going up, what do? And you want to sell. So daily is telling me it's going up. All right. So I'm supposed to buy it up. But in the monthly and weekly, it's telling me it's coming down. So as an idealistic trader in the long term, I'm supposed to be selling this trade down. But daily is telling me it's going up. So what do? I'm patient. So this tells me where am I patient to? This market gets here, all right, which is my weekly resistance. What do? So this is my, in the weekly, so I can name it here, all right. So that's my sell zone. So I'm instructing myself on this chart that this is my sell zone. Okay. So if this market comes to this area, I'll be looking at a sell to sell with the weekly and the monthly. That's about, it has about 300 pips upward. Okay, good. So this is also a daily. So I know my daily perspective already. All right. I know my daily perspective already. Another thing I can do is, okay, probably put this. All right. You don't need to do this, but if I'm selling, this is going to be an hindrance. So I know there's something I would apply here. I'm just putting this so that you know. Okay. So what am I going to do? I'm bringing it down to the wall. Next thing is 4 hours. Everything different. All right. So 4 hours, this is a trap. The trend still look up. We're in an uptrend in the daily. 4 hours is moving sideways. But I know this is my sell. I'm looking at selling. So the 4 hours, the next thing I want to look at, where am I going to sell on the 4 hours? If market gets here, this is a ceiling before this. So this was a ceiling, lower, all right? So this is also a ceiling. So in the 4 hours, what I do in 4 hours, I begin to put areas of support and resistance. So this was a ceiling, this was a support, right? I'm not breaking it down. So we had a support here, we had a support here, we had a support here. Are you guys getting this? So 4 hours means I can now break this thing down to see. Ultimately, this is my strong weekly what? Sell. But in the 4 hours, I cannot pick areas I can sell or areas I can buy. So now I know that these are areas in this market. That market will react. I'm in one right now, which means this market can start selling. It can respond to this. But I am not looking at a sell now, right? I'm just preparing this thing for a walk. I'm preparing for a sell. I'm not looking at the sell now. I'm just breaking the chart down. So I've seen 4 hours. What I do is 1 hour. All right. So 1 hour. In 1 hour right now, this is presently in a zone. Do you know what you do as a trader? You interpret this market and you're patient. You learn from what? Being patient. So as I've done this, because market is here right now, I don't want to just sell. Yes, it's in a zone. I didn't know how I got here. But I know something for sure, right? If this market, you know, I said from the daily, where's the trade going in the daily? Put it on the chart. Where's the trade going in the daily? Good. So this trade on the daily is going up. So what am I? So daily is not far. Daily is not far, right? So I'm supposed to be looking for a buy. If I'm looking for a buy, what should I do, right? I should be looking for a floor. Presently, right now, this trade is not in a floor. It's in a ceiling. So which means by interpretation, if I want to buy this trade, the next place I should be buying it is what? The next floor. So if it gets here, I'll pick it for a buy. Do you guys get that? Because I want to buy. So I broke this 4 hours down. So this is the 4 hour zone, this is a 4 hour zone, this is a 4 hour zone, right? Each zone is very, very valid because daily I'm looking for a buy. If this market, I will be patient for this market to come here, all right? And I'll take it for a buy. Do you understand? I'll be patient for this market to come here, I'll take it. This same thing that I'm doing in the higher time frame is also happening. So it can happen in 4 hours. It can happen in 3 hours. It can happen in 1 hour. It can happen in 15 minutes. It can happen in 1 minute. This same thing, this same structure, this same support, resistance, price action is what's happening. But if you don't know it, you start messing up with the tools. All right. So after this right now, I'm going to go to the cash trap and we're going to check trading and we're going to take a couple of trades just with this same what structure. So some of you too much, you just, okay, it's in a zone, let me sell. You just come here and you sell. You don't really know where the trade is going. The trade is an interpretation of trend. All right. So if I want to do this, because I now see that the daily, that's why I put this line. So it reminds me that the trend is up. So guess what? It might come down here and say no. But if it comes down here, what am I doing? I'm seeing opportunities of what? Buying. All right. I'm seeing opportunities of buying. So this is my buy area. So I can put it here. Buy area. So I just wanted to do this. All right, I might be having buy area. I'll be having a session where I'll be breaking it down neatly. Okay, breaking it down neatly, trapping it. Then I'll serve it as food. Yeah, I just did the breakdown. All right. Or another thing that can happen is this. I will allow price to break it like it has done. All right. Retest it. All right. Then that's now a buy area. That's the interpretation of what? Continuation. So either I wait for it to come here, I buy. So I'm looking for a buy, I'm not selling. So this thing, from what I just did now, gave me perspective. This thing is trending in the daily. Daily trend is very powerful. I don't want to go against the daily trend. So what I can do is that I can now be patient for a buy in the daily trend. So where do I buy? I find good support, which I broke down in the 4 hours. All right. So this is a support. This is also a ceiling, but the price is above, it's a support. So how do I know? If price breaks above, all right, retest it, then that's a support, I'll pick it up. Each of these will give me an ample amount of what? Money, both in Forex and also in HFX. So I want to break down. So this is you trading it technically as a trader, all right? As a trader. So here right now, I have no business with what? AUD, USD for anything. If you're a risky trader, you might want to take it for a sell. But right now, if you check this, AUD is what? The Lord of the Rings. AUD, USD, so this market is going up. So there's no reason you should be selling this now. Am I making sense? Putting 555 in the chart. All right. Putting 555. I don't know if you guys are following. Okay, good. So this same chart, all right, this same thing that is happening, you can see here right now, I can break it to 5 minutes. Okay, this is the same thing that happens, the same thing you saw in the big range. All right, you can begin to break it down just like we'll break the cash trap down now. So I know this was what? This was a ceiling. All right, this was a ceiling. And in this market, this was a floor. So in the trend, don't forget what's happening in the trend is still affecting what? So this thing is moving up. So where am I taking it? If it comes to the floor, that's what happened in what? Cash trap. All right, are you guys ready to trade? So if you're ready, type in ready. So now you see what brings patience. We see what, so cash trap is easy because I understand this. So I know, first thing I want to do, all right, in what does this market look like, ladies and gentlemen? Uptrend or what? Downtrend. So this market looks like I'm joining somewhere, right? Presently, right now, it's looking like it's going up. It's looking like what? It's going up. Okay, good. Good. Even this is looking like it's going up. This is lower than this. This is lower than this, all right? So this market looks like it's going up. So you shrink it to a lower radius, it's looking like it's going up, all right? So this is something I want to show you, one of the things I like doing. I can do it in this chart. So I know the trend is up. Next thing is what? This has been what? A ceiling. This has been what? A floor area of buy. That's where it presently is. Okay. This is also an area of buy. It bought here, it bought here. All right. This is also an area of what? Buy. Now you look at this, well, you shrink it. So price is trapped around this area. How do you know? So this market was a good buy. How do you know? So this is USD, this is JPY. What is supposed to be happening in this consolidating? So consolidation is what has made this market trapped in this area. But it's also going up, don't forget. So I'll go and look at FinViz. So this is USD, this is JPY. USD is a little bit stronger than JPY, so I should be looking for a buy. That is you knowing fully well that this, when it came here, but because you were able to understand that this was a floor. Can you see that when market reached this floor, it took its way up? So this is in profit right now, all right? But don't forget, USD and JPY are very close, which means market will be consolidating often to be dancing in one area. So what do? When I come to cash trap, looking at the market, I always like to use sentiment. So I know I want to pay attention to currency that have space. USD CAD now has space. This is CAD, okay, they are not too even far away. But Euro USD is far. Euro JPY is far. Euro is even stronger than CAD, as likewise. This Euro, this is USD. This Euro, this JPY. This Euro, okay, they're not far away, so I shouldn't be looking more at Euro CAD, but I'll be looking at Euro USD and Euro JPY. So that's first perspective by what? Sentiment. You always want to look at this before you trade any pair. If you're trading HFX, you want to look at this when you're trading the pair. It really helps. It helps. All right. So what am I going to do when I come to cash trap? I'll be looking at Euro JPY. Look at it. Is it going up? Is it going up? Yes, this market is going up. So what will I be looking for in Euro JPY? So in this right now, I'm going to mark my areas. Ceiling. All right, ceiling. When you don't see floors, mark ceiling. All right. When you don't see floors, so here there's a space. What I do is I mark ceiling. So ceiling gave me a floor. That is why you saw this. This was a floor, and that is why this arrow came up and it's buying right now. So ceiling, and mark a floor. Do this, it helps. When you do this, it helps you a lot. You might use this for the whole 1 hour or even the whole day. All right. So price has been telling me here that it comes here, I buy. Came again, buy. All right. Now it came here, it bought. So what does that tell you? This is a strong zone. I am buying this market. Buy. So I know I'm only buying. So 3 things I'm looking at is I want to see an arrow around this area, which happened here. All right. So we met this one. We met this one. I'm not doing anything now until I meet it again. So I'm going to wait for price to come here for a buy. That's patience. All right. So I've analyzed Euro CAD right now. This is my buy area, 413. Price comes back to 413, pick it for a buy. That's Euro JPY, sorry. So Euro is stronger than JPY. That's 1 point. All right. If arrow comes out around the floor, that's not just 3 points. For me, it's more than 5 points because it's a floor. It has done it several times. All right. Another thing I can do is double up areas. This is the floor, but in weeks, it has wicked in these areas pretty well. So it wicked, and now that's also why this wick came out. So you can either use this or use the body. The body can be the first trade, then double up this area. So if you wait here next 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, next 1 hour, all right, this trade might come here, give you several opportunities. You would win. Every opportunity you take here, you have 80% chance of winning. The question is, it might not come immediately. The challenge is it might not come immediately. So that is why you have the tool, you have patience, right? So you can look at this, it's going up right now. The only time I'll be thinking of, I won't be thinking of selling. The only time is if it breaks this, all right? Here will now become where I'll be looking for a flop. If it breaks this and retests this, coming back to this area, I will not take it as a flop, all right? So now it's saying sell. Let's say bring me back down here. So 391, you want to write it down. I don't know if in this next couple of minutes price is going to get there. 391 is a good area for Euro JPY. Also, we have Euro USD. Okay, good. Euro USD is not even far. So we have weak areas here. We have body areas here. Weak area, body area. So if price gets to, so first thing you want to look at, the confirmation of cash trap is if price gets to this area and stochastic and RSI are around floor areas, we might be taking this for our first buy. But if price gets here and this is still dancing around, all right, this is the euro. So first confirmation is euro is stronger than USD. So we're looking for a buy in the short time. So this is euro USD. Oh, it might not even be coming down to that area. But I know safety is if it comes to this area or anything around this area, I'm looking for a buy. Don't be deceived by the move. Be patient. This trade will definitely, you see these things that are happening. They will always happen in this. So this thing might go up, but you just see pull back that area gives you an opportunity. So this is an area, this is an area. You can take it down. 896.87, Euro USD. All right. You might not get it on the session, but after I'm off this session, this is what I'm going to trade. And I'm also going to send results. So anytime I send this, you're going to see this. That's what I do. I'm sharing it now. All right, you can take it. So I'm breaking out the charts. All right, here's a buy area, here's a buy area. So I can take it and I double up around here. But definitely when this gets here, I'm going to take it. Yeah. All right. So that's presently. Euro USD, Euro JPY. Okay, Euro CAD, they're almost as the same thing. They're almost the same. So, okay. So you can see what I'm just doing is floor. Why am I looking at floor? The market is buying. The sentiment is stronger. Are you guys getting it? The market is buying. What is this? It's already an uptrend. Millie will tell you. So this is what? An uptrend. Okay, very clear. So this was a floor, this was a floor, this was a floor. It's higher. All right. So if this is creating another what? So I know this is a ceiling. Price comes here, it will come back. So if it comes back to this area, fine. All right. If price gets here, it comes back to this area, another buy. If price gets here, come back to this area, another buy. So I know this is a buy area, but presently right now, I want to wait for Euro CAD on this area because Euro is stronger than CAD. If price gets here, so 165 areas on Euro CAD is a buy. The most important thing is not the trading, is how I am analyzing this, because how I am analyzing this is how I'm going to trade it. All right. So you can see that this is an arrow, but the price is going up. Why is it going up? The strength is stronger than CAD. So that is why if you don't trade this the way this thing is, all right, majority of the time you're going to have lessons. All right. So this is the buy area for EuroCAD. You can take these things down and trade it after now. That's if you have cash trap. If you're a student here now, you don't have cash trap. I don't know what you're doing though. All right. So I'm looking for a buy. That's why I'm patient. I can be patient for these 3 pairs. All I just do is what? Keep it in front of me. So Euro USD, Euro JPY, we're looking at 391 areas. If you get to 391 areas, all right, you might do a quick one now because it's far away from, this is a ceiling, and this is also a floor. 421 areas, 421 Euro JPY, 421, 391, all right, double up 391 because it might. So if you get to 421, take a 3-minute buy, all right. I trade 3 minutes on Euro JPY, 3 minutes. So you wait. By that time, this would have come here. All right. If it gets here or here, this would have come down. Always let this thing work. Don't be too much in a hurry. All right. If you trade 1 hour on this, following these pairs, you will have nothing less than 10 trades. And guess what? 2 good trades gives you 3% of your account on a minimum. All right. 2 good trades, 3%. So if you have 10 trades, you know how much you'll be growing your account. So if you have 8 out of 10, guess what? You'd have grown your account over 5% to 10%. Patient pays. All right. So this is Euro JPY, Euro USD. It's not there yet. Euro USD is 896 and 867. You know why I'm giving this area? I've learned from Jonathan Nunes. Jonathan Nunes trades, you will be very patient, but guess what? He has more wins than any other trader in the system. All right. And he uses, imagine him using a broker that does not have rollover. It's only because of confidence and patience. So patience is a virtue of confidence. You know that you only be patient in what you're confident about. All right. So I believe you guys learned a lot from this session. All right. If you learned a lot, put in a on the chat with some love. Okay, good. So I went in the direction of what I talked. So on Thursday, probably we just come on, wait for the trade. Wait, spend 1 hour, we wait for trading. And you see that majority. So if you leave here right now, take this thing, go do it. Take cash trap, do it. And guess what? It works. This same thing I taught you right now works on WebSlinger. It works. If you take this same principle, you put it on Simple Scalper, boom. You put it on the Harmonic Scanner, boom. So, all right, any strategy, this works. Support, resistance, understanding the trend, right? Support, resistance, understanding the trend. So when I started, okay, do you guys have any question? You can actually type it on the chat. When I started, I talked about confidence. I talked about equity. I talked about you trading $100 and you're very free. But when you get to $500, you're very skeptical. You're very patient. You're very careful. That's not patient. That's fear. You want to eliminate any form of fear. Learn the skill, develop a strategy, and we'll do the service. Guess what? The service will pay you kind of money you will. When some of you don't know, when we talk about it, it's not for us, all right? But one of the things that gives me confidence as a trader sometimes is that I have the mentality that I'm not losing. On Friday morning is going to come in. On Friday morning is going to come in. On Friday morning is going to come in. So I can, guess what? I can put that money in the trading and I'll begin to trade it like a demo account. You make more money on demo. If that's true, make money in this system, put into your trading, all right? That's the fastest way you would eliminate. And guess what? You're favoring your skill. Because sometimes you are a better trader, but your equity is not allowing your trading to speak. Your fear is speaking more than your skill because your skill doesn't have power. Your emotions have power than your skill. So if your fear is a part of your emotions, it will subdue your skill. All right? Get that from me. Your fear, your doubt, your boundary. Sometimes you can be very good, but you have a boundary. You've never earned $1 million. If they give you $1 million, it will disorganize you. All right, that is why you've never traded with $500. If you start trading with $500, it will disorganize you. You're very good with trading $100. All right, but the moment you start growing and you get to the range of $500, it disorganizes you. When you just think, because it's your paradigm, you've never been there. All right, the best way to be there is get there by mind and by service. So I know if I freely see, guess what? See, this is it. Everything about life is in experience. I was earning $1,000, earning $1,000. I was trading. I was earning. Guess what? $1,000 became demo for me. Not because I was making it from trading, because I just realized that it's not normal for me to earn $1,000. I can lose it. So if I know I can lose it, it takes away the fear, brings in the confidence. So confidence can stay where there is no fear. Why? But what brought the confidence? It's not because I knew how to trade and I was making $1,000, because I experienced earning $1,000. So $1,000 was nothing. Likewise, if you're experiencing earning $150, $150 will be nothing. So you can trade conveniently with $150 and you will not care about losing it because you know it's coming on Friday. You know it's so experience comes from service. You can actually tweak that. Don't try to earn it from trading, because even if you earn up to $1,000, your fear will still be there, because not until it's reoccurring, it will never become. That's why they tell you speak it forth. When you're speaking this affirmation, keep speaking it. Don't speak it once. Keep speaking it. Speak in. All right. You keep speaking it. The repetition is the mother of mastery. Likewise, this as you're doing the service, you're earning. Guess what? You now know that $500 is nothing. You're earning it. $500 is going to come on Friday. All right. $1,000, $1,500 is going. So the chairman traders, they don't make the kind of money you make. All right. Something you will make a whole year, they will make it in a day. Why? They've been earning $10,000. They can play with $10,000 in trading, and if they lose it, they are not going to be moved, because why? There was no environment of fear or doubt because of the recurring earning. Get yourself to earning money. It will help your trading. All right. Sometimes you don't know how powerful you are in trading until you started earning some money. You don't know. You just say, is this what I've been struggling with? It happened to me. It happened to a lot of people on the chat here. All right. I have some students right now, what they are making, they'll be like, wow, is this? Just experience it. If you don't have your salary bringing it, if you don't have real estate bringing it for you, get it from IAM. So many beautiful things happening right now that you can take advantage of. There's no better opportunity out there. There is no, I'm someone who have explored this system the best. I've explored e-commerce, cryptocurrency, social media, digital market. I've done businesses in this field. When it comes to Forex trading and what we have in IAM, and guess what? E-commerce, cryptocurrency, the skill of digital marketing right now is in ECS. We have DCX as e-commerce, as a cryptocurrency. We have Forex. This business is taking the whole beautiful things that this industry has, this digital technology. There is no better opportunity out there right now. All right. We've launched, on Thursday is going to be a pre-launch of ECX. Some of you were not in the meeting yesterday, but for those of you that were in the meeting, you guys don't understand. I started my first online store and that paid me a whole lot from home. All right. So I really understood earning money from home just by snapping pictures of what people own. I'll put it on my online store and people order for it. I just ship it and send it to them. Made a whole lot of money, more than people who are the stores. All right. So it's just, and guess what? It's not about you. There are many people who need that kind of business. All right. But they don't have the best opportunity. Leveraging over ECX, learning how to do this and having the platform to do it. You want to look at. If you're in the business, this is the best time to get serious, because this last quarter, millionaires are going to be made. I appreciate everyone. All right, 5 o'clock, there's going to be a training, Million Meals. Get yourself, saddle your boots. All right, proper risk management, expectation. All right, let your expectation be more on the learning, the experience, than on earning. Your learning goals are better than your earning goals, because if you always hit your learning goals, your earning goals are going to come automatically. All right, we have a promo that is going on right now between now and Wednesday. All right, you're also going to get a $25, a $60 off as a registration. And if you're coming back as a member, you're going to get a $25. Take advantage of this. You shouldn't be left behind. There's nothing better than what we do. Even if it means you borrowing money to get started on this and take advantage of the system. Borrow money to get started is better than borrowing money to trade. All right, borrow money, get started. Take advantage of all we have right now. All right. 3 people gives you an extra $150. We trade. See my experience. I don't need to share with you before I earn that money. I make more money in trading all right, than in what building the business. But I love what building the business have made my trading. Building the business have made my trading and actualization. So I appreciate everyone for being on this session. I believe you guys love this. All right, it's already public on YouTube. You want to go watch it. Repetition brings mastery. You're not going to get it all, but when you repeat it, you're going to get it all. All right. Thank you very much. Question. All right. Question. Okay. All right. Let's take a few minutes of question. I'm going to mute the mic. Is this something you can type out? You want to type it or you want to speak it? All right. Mike is up.
Hi, Mr. Kenry.
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity. Appreciate it a great deal. Thanks a lot again for this session this morning. I think it was amazing. Great. So just a quick one. It's just by the side anyway, but I just wanted to let it out there. Remember that when you drew out when you got onto the monthly time frame on the chart for Forex, right? We could see that it was going in a downtrend. You also drew the line serving heading downwards, right? Now, you also drew a support. That's the highest point, right, on the monthly scale. Now, is it not possible that it may not get to that support? It may just hit the trend line and start coming down. Because when you started breaking it down, you get to see that these things, you see, for example, on the daily time frame, you then started seeing it heading upwards. And then the consideration is that it's going to hit that support and then come down. But the trend line is below it. And it already gives us the monthly gives us the impression that this thing is heading downwards. So from what I could see, I guess, I'm just guessing, and I said, let me just chip it out there and get your take. Is it not possible that most likely it may not get to that support? Sorry, it may not get to that resistance, but may probably hit that trend and then head downwards. Do you get what I'm saying?
I do. And that is why I said what I just gave you guys is an overview. All right. When it comes to trading, we don't predict, we analyze. All right. And it's just two things. You're buying or you're selling. All right. So each area that is marked is whatsoever the market does. All right. These are areas. So if you see what I did, excuse me, on AUD USD, what I did on the 4 hours, all right, is now my mode of instruction. I'm instructing myself based on 4 hours, right? That this is an uptrend in the daily, but in the monthly, all right, it's a sell trend, and this is the trend of the monthly. Now, it might not get here before it start selling. It might not even get here before it might just even start pulling back here, right? But what I know definitely is, all right, if it's going up, you can see I'm not doing anything here. I said, but I know definitely if it comes here because it's moving up, I'm looking for a buy. So this is a buy area. That's the one. I'm not controlling the price, but I know that that's an area it will buy. All right. So I know this is a buy. I know this is a sell area, but I'm not selling in this trend because daily is buying. So daily gives me perspective. All right. 4 hours gives me regions. So now this is a region of a buy. This is a region of a buy. So I take every region as a buy region, not a sell. That's the instruction I give myself. Other people might see different. Someone might say, okay, I love sell. Anytime the market gets to ceiling, I sell. But I like using this as a perspective, right? So this gives me perspective that I'm only looking for a buy. So my patient is going to pay me, all right? So I know that when this comes here, I'll buy. So I can buy 50 pips, 100 pips, okay? When this break this, it's respecting the monthly trend. So what I'm looking for, I'm not going to do anything but sell if this breaks this trend. So if price comes here, all right, so that would be another instruction. That's why I said the day I'm going to break this down. All right, it's not something you get once, but the most important thing is what perception, you need to get a perspective for trading. It's that you want to buy or you want to sell. You can't be buying and selling simultaneously at the same time. And you cannot just be buying and selling a trade. You want to know, all right? I want to buy this trade, so you're looking for buy opportunities. I want to sell this trade, so you're looking for sell opportunities. Likewise, what we just did in what? Hourglass. You want to know I'm looking for what? Buy opportunities. I'm looking for sell opportunities. So what makes up the sell opportunity is the perspective of what? For a shorter time frame, you're looking for what? The trend. So I know this is uptrending, so I'm looking for a buy. All right. So buy also favors me because currency strength is looking for a buy. Euro is stronger than USD. So what am I looking for? Is to be patient for a floor. All right. And this is almost getting there right now. So some of you can even trade this and make money. So that's just perspective. Understanding this technicality gives you perspective. I think we got a trade here already. So Eurocard, you guys got this. This is already in profit. Already in profit. Eurocard. So this is the area I gave you on Eurocard. And you see it's already in profit. So that's how simple it is. All right. Patient pays. Unless card is now stronger than euro, which I don't think so. But 80% of the time, though, I said euro card, they are both the same on strength, but euro on volume is stronger. But you see that area, you are now in a buy position. And mostly you're going to win. Mostly. I think I'm going to jump into the trade. Hold on. So that's basically it. I think I want to take a trade also. Eurocard. I love where it is. Is that clear? These are just going up now. Oh shit. All right, is that clear? Does that answer your question, bro? I know everybody wants to trade us right now. Okay, good. All right, so you can see that if you got that, you're in profit. Serious profit. Serious profit. You can see clean one. All right, clean profit. So I gave you guys the area. That's a massive one. We also gave Euro JPY. Whoosh, that's a serious profit. I missed it. Can you see? Euro JPY also. Okay, Euro JPY didn't get there. We're also waiting for Euro JPY. So you can see it's already in the floor. So if it gets here, smash it. Likewise, Euro USD. Euro USD should be peaking right now. So let's see Euro USD. Euro USD. Don't leave us. What's the area? So I said 896 or 867 is in 896 area right now. This is what price is this? Okay, still in 906. Has not gotten there. 896 area. So let's wait a little bit. But you can see you already, if you took what I gave you guys, you can see, all right, it's already there. It works. So if you just imagine you smash area. So even here right now, arrow is buy, stochastic is floor, euro is stronger than USD. All right, and even trend is hitting this mini trend lines. It's a good trade. Euro USD is already in profit. Moving. If you got the area, how many of you enjoy what you're seeing? All right, so you saw Eurocard, powerful. Look, Eurocard, total win. All right, Euro JPY. It didn't get there, but Euro USD also got there. Got to that area and is in profit right now. How many of you enjoy? You just love the fact. So sometimes even seeing it is beautiful. All right. Okay, good. So you can go take this, go win. I appreciate you all. I love you all. I always want to see you winning in the bank, going to the bank, withdrawing money from raise option. All right, raise option. You don't withdraw money, learn to withdraw money. All right. Learn to withdraw money every Friday. Okay. Withdraw money, grow it. Withdraw, grow it, withdraw. At the bank, at the top. God bless you all. Bye-bye.